Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome and welcome back. So today we're going to get into it and see how you are standing out right now, okay? So we have group 1 with flow like water. We have group 2, positive affirmations. Group 3, deep breathing. And group 4, we have music. All right, so take a second, decide which group you're the most drawn to. This is a general reading, so some messages may or may not resonate. So, feel free to pick more than one group. That's up to you. All right, so we're going to get into it for group 1. How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody is doing well. So we have flow like water. Okay. So I feel like your lifestyle and your life changes are standing out right now. You may be someone who used to be very rigid and maybe more on the structured side. You are someone who maybe had like a very strict routine that you followed for your life and your lifestyle and things like that. And I feel like nowadays you guys are being a little bit more flexible and maybe being a little bit more spontaneous with your life decisions and your life choices. And this is what is making you stand out right now. People are enjoying it. There are some people that know you, like your loved ones, the ones that know you closely. They are enjoying this different side of you because it's refreshing. And then it also sparks like new energy within them as well. So you could be someone who invites like friends or family members out spontaneously. Okay. Or you could be someone who like plans to pop up on a friend or a family member when in the past you normally didn't do that. You would plan ahead, like, I don't know, weeks ahead to schedule some type of meeting with them. Okay. That's for some of you, not for everybody. Okay. You could be age 24. All right. Let's keep going. So, there, guys, how is group 1 standing out right now? You could have had some changes with your body also. So you could be working out now. You could be gaining weight or losing weight, whatever your goals are. Like you're accomplishing those goals when it comes to your body. Okay, your hair could be getting longer. All right, we have wealth. That's a good start. I'm hearing wealth of knowledge. So some of you could be learning something now, or some of y'all could be going to school, or like you could be learning about yourself or learning about other people. But people can tell that you have been gaining more wisdom in some type of way, and this is how you're standing out. You have banana clip. So people feel like you have everything in order. People feel like your life is in order. Because you could be someone, like I said before, who was very structured. You had a schedule, like you didn't really go off schedule or whatever. And yeah, I feel like now you're changing up things because I feel like now you're realizing that it's safe for you to be a little bit flexible with your life now, because you could have been living in this type of structured lifestyle for like decades, and maybe something recently changed, or you had an epiphany, or maybe something that you're learning or learning about yourself has caused you to want to be a little bit more flexible with life. So yeah, be more flexible with life, but you're still stable. Like you're still seeing that even with your flexibility, your life is still stable and in order in some type of way. And this is how other people are seeing you stand out. Spirit team, what is making group 1 stand out right now? What is making group 1 stand out right now? How's group 1 standing out? We have 4 of Cups. Yeah, you definitely could have had some type of epiphany or some type of emotional change within yourself. Yeah, like you could be someone who has recently been self-reflecting and learning on self-awareness and awareness, just different things like that. Maybe different things about psychology and stuff. Okay, and I feel like you guys are applying that to your life, or you're applying that to like the connections with people that you have in your life, you know. King of Pentacles. So you could have had some type of upgrade in your job, or upgrade in your lifestyle, maybe because now you're being a little bit more flexible with your routine or with your lifestyle. Is helping you attract more things that you want, and this is how you're standing out right now. Two of Swords, and on the back we have Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Let me just get clarifiers for these. Wow, the Star. Yeah. You're going through a healing process, or yeah, you're going through a healing process. Whatever you have healed has allowed you to attract something that you have been hoping and praying for. Wow, we got the Sun. So you're standing out for sure in whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, however you're going throughout life, you're definitely standing out. Some of you could have, maybe for one of you, you could have gotten work done. I'm hearing like liposuction or maybe a BBL. Some of you guys could have got like Botox or something like that, but you have done something differently with your body in some type of way. Your body has changed in some type of way. And this is one of the ways that you're standing out. You started some type of new beginning that's very stable and prosperous. And people feel like your money is looking really good. Some people may feel that you are being very vocal with maybe things that you believe in or the decisions you're making, but you stand firmly on what you believe in the decisions that you make. Wow. You could be someone who is a performer, or you could be on stage. You could have your own platform. You could be on social media, but you're standing out in some type of way where you're attracting a lot of attention. And this is how you're standing out. So major signs we have here are Aquarius, Leo, the earth signs, and air signs. All right, group one. So that was your reading. All right. So we have group two, positive affirmations. You could be someone who is following your intuition more often. You could be following your instincts more. Maybe before you used to doubt yourself, maybe because whatever your instincts were telling you seemed very unusual or different from what you normally would do or decide. But yeah, nowadays you guys are following your instincts more, following your intuition. And this is how you're standing out right now. You're catering more to yourself. Even if you're someone who has a busy lifestyle, you are someone who is starting to maybe spend more time with yourself, spend more time in solitude, or you could be spending more time doing things for yourself, even if it's just something as simple as like maybe on Fridays you go to, I don't know, Starbucks to get your favorite coffee or your favorite drink, or you go, I don't know, to a dessert place somewhere and you get like your favorite dessert or favorite ice cream or something like that. Like, you could be doing small things to cater to yourself, you know. And this is how you're standing out. You could be more vocal about just being grateful. You could be speaking more optimistically versus talking about negative stuff, you know. And you could be someone who like if the conversation with someone starts to go negative, you try to turn it into something positive, or you try to help them see the positive side of whatever situation y'all talking about. And this is how you're standing out right now. Group two, you could be age 41 or 42. 13, how is group two standing out right now? Gemini, Scorpio. Could be a Gemini or a Scorpio. You could be reflecting deeply on just different things that you've went through in your life, different changes you had to make in your life, different endings that you went through. Okay. You could be spending more time with your siblings for some of you. Okay. And you're like standing out in your family because of this, because you're spending more time with your siblings or your sibling if you have one, you know. 13, how is group 2 standing out right now? What's making group 2 stand out right now? We have running back. So you could be maybe catching yourself like almost going back to your old ways, maybe old ways of thinking about yourself or old ways of how you used to do things. And maybe like these situations or experiences are getting triggered when you're around certain family members. So like say if you're spending more time with your siblings or loved ones or something, but you have changed and transitioned yourself, you know, transformed yourself since the last time you saw those family members, they may still be in the same type of energy that you used to be in. So because you're around them, they could be triggering the old you. And I feel like you're now seeing how you were making decisions and making moves. You're seeing that now from the outside looking in, because maybe the people you're coming around, which is maybe your family members or friends or whatever, they're still in the same place, but you're not. So now you're like reflecting on that and seeing like why you changed and like how, like maybe why it was hard for you to change. You know, I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like a deeper message for somebody. That's interesting. All right. And this is how you're standing out. You could be gossiping less. That's what I'm hearing. You could be someone who's not gossiping as much as you used to. And this is how you're standing out right now, especially around your family members. Okay. Wow. Look at that. New beginning. Got the Fool. Yeah. But you definitely went through some type of change or some type of very harsh ending. But you're coming out on top, group 2. Because you're starting to focus more on yourself. You're trying to eliminate maybe bad habits you used to have, or thinking about maybe bad habits you used to have. You know, you could be talking about those things too with certain people. We have the Hangman. So people are seeing you differently because of this new beginning you're taking. You could be living a whole different way than what you used to live. You could have moved to a whole different area. Okay. So yeah, you could have just started over brand new. And this is what's making you stand out. This is making people see you in a different way. Wow. And we have the Moon. We have all major arcanas here. So in the Chariot. So you have made major changes, group 2, and people see this clearly. Maybe they don't know why you changed, but they know that whatever caused you to change is deeper than what they know, or deeper than what you are explaining to them. And get clarifiers. Ace of Cups. You're focusing on yourself. You are emotionally fulfilled. You could be someone, like I said, being optimistic. You could be speaking positive affirmations into yourself, but speaking those positive affirmations into other people. So there could be people that are reflecting on their friendship or connection or relationship that they have with you because of now this new energy that you're in. Because they see that you're emotionally happy, you're emotionally fulfilled, you're balanced. Okay. Wow. Queen of Wands. And the Seven of Wands. So people feel like you are brave, a very brave person for maybe whatever decisions you had to make, whatever endings you had to do. Okay. And they see that you're successful and you are protecting your success. You're protecting your progress also. And this is what's making you stand out. Okay. And I feel like with this new beginning and these new changes you're making, people are realizing that they're like more attracted to you now. Like you could have had a glow up with your looks, a glow up with your mentality, glow up with where you live now, things like that. But it's definitely making people more attracted to you. Group 2. All right, so we have, you definitely could be a Pisces. You could have Pisces in your big 3. We have Cancer, Aries, and Aquarius, water signs and fire signs. All right, group 2. That was your reading. Hopefully you enjoyed it. So we have deep breathing for group 3. I'm hearing some of you guys could be going on walks more. You could be more like physically active or moving your body more often. Okay, so you could be the type that you may go for walks during your lunch breaks, or you may leave, leave the office to go have lunch, or leave the office to go do like a workout or a walk in the park or something. Okay, and this is how you're standing out right now, because you're definitely changing like some type of routine that you used to have. Like you're changing it up a little bit when it comes to like your physical activity. You could be connecting more closely with other people. Group 3. People could be feeling like you can relate to them in some type of way. You could be speaking to people more often. And maybe because you're changing up your physical activity, it's making you it's making you seem, what am I trying to say? It's making you more open and more approachable to people around you. So it's like they're approachable. You're approachable. People approach you. You have conversations with them. And then I feel like maybe they see a different side of you now that they can talk to you. So you could be talking to people more one-on-one, and they're like realizing that they can relate to you, like on a deeper level. And this is how you're standing out right now, group 4. Sorry, dang. What group is this? Group 3. Wow. Okay, we got music. Some of y'all could be coming. Some of you guys might have also picked group 4, or there could be messages in group 4 for you. Your music taste could be changing, or you could be someone who's listening to different music nowadays. And maybe because you're listening to different music, it's maybe making you more calm. You could be slowing things down a little bit. So maybe you're someone who used to listen to a lot of rap, a lot of upbeat music, rock and roll. What else they got out there? Pop music, house music, things like that. But maybe nowadays you're listening to slower music. You could be listening to instrumentals. Yeah, you could be changing up like what you're listening to with your music. And I feel like with your changing of like music taste at this moment, it's also changing up like your mood. Okay, and you might not even realize it, but it could be changing up your mood a little bit, which is making you more approachable. Okay. Hold on. Spirit guys, how is group 3 standing out right now? All right, express yourself. So with this music change that you're having, or that you're, I don't know, doing, this new music you're listening to, or maybe you're listening to old music you used to listen to at a certain stage of your life. Like you could be listening to music you used to listen to back in college or back in high school or before you had kids or something like that. And I feel like it's like positively affecting your personality, because it could be helping you be nostalgic and bring up memories from those times of your life, those different stages of your life, And this could be causing you to, this could be causing you to like express yourself in a different way. Okay, I hope that makes sense, y'all. It's kind of deep. So hopefully y'all can understand what I'm talking about here. You could be a musician. You could know how to play an instrument, or you could have picked up an instrument. Like maybe you're learning how to play a certain instrument. You're learning how to sing. You're writing music. Something related to music is something that is making you stand out right now. Group 3. Wow. You're magic, okay? You know your worth. You're displaying your how am I trying to say? Like you're being more outgoing. You're showing more of yourself. You could be showing more of your talents. You could have like hidden talents or whatever, and you're like displaying that now. Like for me, a fun fact, I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but I guess a hidden talent is that I know how to beatbox. I know it's very random, but I know how to beatbox pretty well. I'm not going to do it right now, but yeah, so you guys could have some type of hidden talent relating to music or relating to like physical activity, moving your body. You could be a really good dancer or something like that. And you're like displaying this. So some of you guys could even be going to dance classes, okay? And you're standing out at those dance classes, okay? Spirit team, what is making group 3 stand out? Wow. 8 of Pentacles. You're very, very skilled at something relating to your body, something relating to music. You could be really skilled at talking to people and connecting with people, and this is how you're standing out right now. Before, you could have been maybe shy or held yourself back from doing certain things, but now, like I said, like you're opening up now, like almost like a blooming flower. You're slowly like opening up now and being more comfortable with expressing yourself. Sorry, it's like a little hair that was right there. 9 of Pentacles. You could have created some type of business or some type of like passion project from something that you're really skilled at. And this is how you're standing out right now. Wow, because you got, yeah, people see you as being very stable. Group 3, financially stable, stable with your household, stable with your job. Like your stability is standing out right now also, along with whatever talents that you have and along with whatever talents you're displaying. We have 7 of Swords. Spirit team, how is group 3 standing out right now? We have the High Priestess. Wow. So some of you guys could be my spiritual people here in this group. Some of you could be a tarot reader. Some of you could read runes. Some of you could do Reiki healing. Some of you guys could be a medium. Wow. But your spiritual abilities are standing out right now. Your manifestation abilities are standing out because you could have manifested something recently and people are seeing it on display right now. Whoa. Okay, we got the Lovers. Your relationship could be standing out right now. If you're in like a solid relationship, you and your partner really get each other, you relate to each other. It's like you guys are like a perfect match, and this is what people feel. And this is how you are standing out because of the relationship you have with your partner, your spouse, whoever you're with. And you could be working really hard on maintaining a good relationship with your partner. And people can see this, or your partner can see this effort that you're making within this relationship. Wow. We have Page of Wands. So I'm getting to that even though you are in a relationship, you are still like displaying your independence. Like you're still independent from the relationship that you're in. And this is how you're standing out, because there are some relationships where people are like the partners are codependent on each other. They can't go anywhere without each other. and they build their life together just with one another versus, having a life separate from their partner. I feel like that's a healthy thing to build a life, or not build a life, but like have hobbies, passions, things like that outside of just always being up under your significant other or your loved one, whoever you're with. And then the last card we have is Three of Wands here. Huh. So some of you guys could be making moves in silence. You could be expanding and growing certain things in your life in silence. Or you could have been manifesting something or putting in the work behind the scenes. And now, like, these things are at the forefront of your life, and people are seeing, like, wow, this is why group 3 wasn't spending time with us. This is why group 3 hasn't been on social media, because they were working on this, they were doing this, they were spending time with their loved ones. They were building up their own financial stability, things like that. So, yeah, this is what I'm getting for you guys. So, heavily, we have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini again. So, Gemini could be in your big 3 for sure. In the earth signs. All right, group 3, that was your reading. All right. And we have music for group 4. You could be age 44, you could be 26, or you could be 37. Some of you guys could be African, of African descent. You could be from Nigeria, Liberia, Cameroon, Somalia, Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, where else? Ivory Coast, Ghana, Ethiopia. I don't know, I'm getting all of those, but some of you guys could be African, of African descent, or you could live in Africa. And you could wear certain garments or certain pieces or certain jewelry that makes you stand out from the rest of the people around you. And I'm hearing like you could be in an area with people who are your same culture, but you stand out from them still. Maybe because of your personality, or because of the way you dress, because of your mindset, because of the way you carry yourself. So you could be standing out amongst people who are like very similar to you. Let's keep going. Spirit team, what is making group 4 stand out right now? How is group 4 standing out right now? Pick your battles. How's group 4 standing out? Aries moon. Okay, so there could be like people in your tribe or people within your friend group or family group that culturally relate to you, who could have maybe triggered you in the past or provoked you in the past. So then you would argue with them, or you felt like you had to prove your point or say your perspective on a certain situation. But you realized that it was just giving you headaches, it's causing you like stress. And I feel like maybe there were certain people that were provoking you just for fun, for you to be the butt of the joke, or because they know that you'll get riled up about a certain topic that they bring up. Okay, so before you used to go off maybe impulsively, and nowadays you are more at peace and you're picking and choosing what you give your energy to, what you give your mental energy to, what you give like your what am I trying to say? Yeah, like you're picking and choosing like who you give your words to pretty much. And what you feed your energy to. I hope that makes sense, y'all. And this is how you're standing out. Because a person or people who used to try to compete with you or to try to debate with you and stuff like that, they're realizing, oh, okay, group 4 is not taking the bait anymore. Group 4 is actually falling back, and they're being quiet, and they're acting a little different now. I wonder what happened. I wonder why, even though they may know why, but they're acting dumb. Okay. Let's keep going. I guess I felt that, huh? Let's keep going, spirit team. What is making group 4 stand out right now? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what is making group 4 stand out right now? Knight of Wands. I feel like you guys are taking bold action in a different direction, away from the people you normally commune with, the people in your community, the people that you're usually around. You're taking bold action in a different direction from them. All right, we have death. What's making group 4 stand out right now? Wow. Yeah. You have definitely calmed down. Group 4, you could have had a really bad temper, okay? Or you could just be someone who is quick to get into verbal debates with people, and you're okay with that, so you could be an air sign, is what I'm picking up on. You could be an air sign, you could be an Aries, you could be a Libra or Taurus, you could be a Scorpio. But people have seen that your temper has changed a lot, or your impulsiveness has changed. Like, you're more stable mentally when it comes to conversing with people who are trying to provoke you, or conversing with people who are trying to, like, maybe get a rise out of you, or just put you in a different energy that's away from a peaceful mindset. You know what I'm saying? We have 6 of Cups. So this could be friends that are seeing you differently. This could be family members, people you grew up with, that are seeing you differently. They see that you are valuing yourself more. I couldn't get that out. People see that you are valuing yourself more, and you're not putting up with nonsense anymore. Like, you're not giving your energy to certain things anymore, and you're just moving forward quickly. Okay, and this is how you're standing out right now. Group 4. Group 4, you guys are making a lot of moves. You could be moving around a lot, like within your community. You could be like getting involved in like different events, or going out. You could be going out. You could be going out solo, like on solo dates, or like you could be going to the bar by yourself, or going out to eat by yourself. And when you're there, you could like spark a conversation with new people, with strangers and things like that. And you're definitely standing out to the strangers that you speak to. They see your value from jump. Okay. We have 8 of Swords. You're someone who is releasing limiting beliefs about yourself, or about certain people that you have been around for a long time. And you could have let go of spending like as much time with people you used to spend with in your past. And this is how you're standing out. People can feel your energy shifting, especially the ones that you normally come around, Ooh, okay, yeah. 5 of Pentacles. I mean, not Pentacles. What is this? 5 of Wands and 9 of Cups. So you are no longer competing with people, because you're like I said, you're realizing your value. You're no longer letting these people make you feel like you have to compete with them, or you have to prove yourself, or you have to explain yourself. Okay. And this is getting them, the people who would try to compete with you or provoke you or whatever, this is getting them stuck in their head, because they're now seeing your value. because you're not feeding into their nonsense. Okay. They see that you're happy, you're grateful, you're very satisfied with your life. You could be spending more time with um, maybe people from your past that you haven't been spending time with, or you could be doing things that you used to do at a younger age that brought you a lot of happiness. And this is how you're standing out right now, group 4. So I said all the signs already. I believe all the signs are here. So that is your reading, group 4. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.